The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
Oh, Millie, yeah, sorry, I'm just doing something quick. I ain't doing no battles right now. I think that's better. I'm just gonna wait for people to come in before I continue. I'm getting flagged. I ain't even done nothing. Oh, okay, I just messaged Alicia while you were in there. Thank you. I'm just gonna wait till more people get in there so I don't have to, like, you know, because obviously it's gonna be triggering. Thank you, Gray. Thank you, it's only TikTok. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I don't know why I feel so nervous, like. Okay, cool, thank you. Replying back to that. At that moment, number one, I still haven't seen all the clips, but I didn't see all the clips that were obviously on that were obviously put out there. And number two, at that point, I think for me, like, I didn't care. Like, if I'm being totally honest, not to sound harsh, but I didn't care to a sense where, like, too much things had been said, and I just felt like you hit me where it hurts, so I hit you where it hurts. So literally at that time of moment, like, even when I went on live yesterday, like, it wasn't as, like, I didn't take it as serious as I'm obviously now deflected and seen and heard obviously what everyone's saying and stuff like that. So I just wanted to put that out there because I know obviously people are going to say, oh, but you came yesterday and you said what you said and whatever. So I just wanted to make that be known. And I think first and foremost, my actions, what I said, what I done, how I displayed myself, like, that's not me. That's not that's not a reflection of myself. So I'm not even going to make no excuses regardless of what was said to me, what was not said to me. my actions were disgusting, and no one should have to have listened to me or seen what I was doing in those videos. It's not okay. And I don't stand by that. That's not what I stand for. I call out people like that. So it very much came across very hypocritical. And I can see, obviously, everyone's anger and frustration towards me. And I totally get it. Like, I'm not even holding nothing against anybody at this point. I think what I want to obviously say, I am going to reach out to Gypsy Queen separately, off of the live, obviously, but I just feel like what I done was publicly, so I just feel like it's only right that I apologise to her and her son publicly. So I am very, very sorry to you, Gypsy Queen, and to your child and to your family, for what I done, for what I said. Okay, cool, thank you. Replying back to that. One sec. 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 And people are calling it an apology video or whatever. I just want to put it out there. I think for me, being totally honest with you guys, at that moment, number one, I still haven't seen all the clips, but I didn't see all the clips that were obviously on that were obviously put out there. And number two, at that point, I think for me, like, I didn't care. Like, if I'm being totally honest, not to sound harsh, but I didn't care to a sense where, like, too much things had been said, and I just felt like you hit me where it hurts, so I hit you where it hurts. So literally at that time of moment, like, even when I went on live yesterday, like, I didn't take it as serious as I'm obviously now deflected and seen and heard obviously what everyone's saying and stuff like that. So I just wanted to put that out there, because I know obviously people are going to say, oh, but you came yesterday and you said what you said and whatever. So I just wanted to make that be known. And I think first and foremost, my actions, what I said, what I done, how I displayed myself, like, that's not me. That's not that's not a reflection of myself. So I'm not even going to make no excuses regardless of what was said to me, what was not said to me. My actions were disgusting. And no one should have to have listened to me or seen what I was doing in those videos. It's not okay. And I don't stand by that. That's not what I stand for. I call out people like that. So it very much came across very hypocritical. And I can see, obviously, everyone's anger and frustration towards me, and I totally get it. Like, I'm not even holding nothing against anybody at this point. I think what I want to obviously say, I am going to reach out to Gypsy Queen separately, off of the live, obviously, but I just feel like what I done was publicly, so I just feel like it's only right that I apologise to her and her son publicly. So I am very, very sorry to you, Gypsy Queen, and to your child and to your family, for what I done, for what I said. I've got a son myself. I couldn't imagine if anything like that was to happen to my child or anyone around me close. So as a mother to a mother, like, just off separately from TikTok, or even though we don't like see eye to eye, just from a mother's standpoint, that's fucked up on so many levels, and I take full responsibility, full accountability for what I done and for what I said. That's fucked up, and I don't fuck with that, and I don't agree with that. And I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm so disappointed in everyone that I've let down, like people that actually follow me. People also like apologising to people that were affected by it, because I know like knife crime right now, especially in the UK, it's a epidemic, and there's been a lot of knife crime, especially towards young children, and that's not something I stand for at all. So I'll put my hands up, and like, yeah, I'm totally wrong for that. I don't want no one excusing my behaviour. I don't want no one, like, that's it, point blank, period. I fucked up, I'm sorry, I was wrong, full stop. There's no buts, ifs, maybes. I'm not even gonna make an excuse for what I said. So yeah, to you, Gypsy Queen and your son, I apologise. You don't have to accept it. If I was you, I probably would not even accept it. So I won't hold nothing against you either if you don't want to accept it, if you don't want to, like, respond to me or whatever it is. Like, I'm not holding it against you. I have, obviously, I know a lot of people have said this was 6 days ago and stuff. It wasn't 6 days ago. It was much longer than that. I just want to put that out there. Looking at that video, well, the videos that have been out there, and just even me just reflecting and looking and just listening to what people were saying today in their lives and just stuff like that, like, it was out of order. No matter how far some or whatever gets said to me or whatever, I should never stoop myself so low and respond with something like that, especially not against an innocent child at the end of the day. What I will say as well in regards to that, to be honest, like, people probably won't even believe, but I didn't even know it was a child. I know I was saying it in the video and stuff, but I think for me at that point, it was like a blackout moment. Like, too much things were said. I was already on 100 at that point. I didn't care who was gonna get hurt by what I said. I reacted, and it was the wrong way to react. And again, not making excuses, it's fucked up. Also, I just want to say, like, people that are around me, like my friends on the app that are around me, Alicia, etc., Devon, Paige, everyone that's kind of like in this whole thing, like, I don't want them getting no slack for my behaviour. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do. They weren't even in that live, literally, so they have nothing to do with it. So just allow all the hate towards them, the messages and all that. It's not necessary. There's no need. So yeah, I just want to just obviously put that out there. We're only responsible for our actions and what comes out. What comes out of our mouth. And I know there's people who are thinking that they're doxing my kids or whatever it is they think they're doing. I just want to say, if you're one of them people and you're trying to stand against this and trying to, like, you know, actually tell me, like, and make me, you know that I'm obviously, I know I'm wrong, but obviously everyone's gonna have their opinion, so 100%. But you are no better. You can't say something to me and then decide to want to dox my kids or put my kids up. It's not okay at the end of the day. I wouldn't do that to anybody's children. Sorry, I just got a message. Obviously I've reached out to people that have obviously suffered with knife crime, whether that's towards someone they know, their family, whatever, and I have reached out to them. I've had a conversation with some of them. I'm still waiting for some to reply. I've shown them what I've done, explained what I've done. I've shown them where the video is and stuff, and I just hope that I can even get more educated, do you know what I mean, on knife crime. Like, it's a big thing. I know people, myself, who have been affected by knife crime, so it's it's fucked up. And I have also looked at a few knife crime charities.
In fact, if anyone told me about my mum, I'll be coming for them. And if I have to go, and everyone's saying, oh, she's gone low, she's gone low. Like, for me personally, I don't think you went that low. I think you said something out of anger because you was triggered about what, like they've been coming for your kids, coming for your mum, coming, you know, like for all these situations. So for me, babe, my heart is bleeding. I've been crying all day. And I know I don't know you personally, but I feel like I do because I watch you every day on the app. And for me personally, it's hurt me. It's cut me deep. It like how I feel for you. Because it's all right for them to call you the M word. It's all right for them to come for your kids. It's all right for them to tell you about your mum that's passed and all them. So I'm going to get upset now. Come for your mum. But I've also been that mum that's got a 35-year-old son that's been brutally est, yeah? But I also lost my mum as well. Do you understand? So and I've also got children of your age. So I'm a big grown woman. I'm just heartbroken, baby. And I tell you why I'm heartbroken, because I just want to cuddle you, because you allowed them to get in your head, princess. You're smarter than that.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that's all. I just want to say, bun Angie and fucking enough respect for Taurian. That's all I got to say, sweetheart. And I love you to the bone, regardless. And I don't care what them people out there on the app's got to say. That no one can't counsel no one out here, isn't it? You understand?
No, you know what? I'll be real. Like, obviously, I appreciate obviously people supporting it, and I know people are gonna say obviously what you're saying. Like, you don't blame me, whatever, but it's wrong, innit? What I done, regardless,
Yes, you've
it
done
was
wrong.
wrong. You know what I'm
Wait
saying?
a minute, Torian. Yes, you've done wrong. But you have not done nowhere near as wrong as them Deluces people and them CLAs and them dusty people like flipping Court Assassin and all of them rascals there. You're not coming on there every day drunk. You're not abusing your kids. Your kids are not in care. Yes, unfortunately, you got triggered and you said something over and over again. Unfortunately, it happens. Because if it was me, it will be the same thing. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to give you the biggest cuddle ever, tell you that you're the best mum, and that just tell you that you just got to do you, princess, yeah? Because you are an amazing person. Yeah, you are. You only live around the corner from me, and you don't know me, but I know you better than you know me, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and I love you from the bone. And read what's in my the picture there. What's it called? What's that thing called?
DP.
Yeah. When I'm telling you about the Lord's Prayer, because no one can't judge you but Lord. Whether you celebrate Allah, whether you celebrate the Jesus, whether you're a Jew, whether you're this, whether you're that, no one cares. Do you understand? I love you and I respect you. What you did was wrong. You're taking accountability. Let's just move on from there. Yes, we are.
Thank you. I
You've done what you have
appreciate
to do. And you see, from tomorrow, no more sorries, because no one ain't giving this much energy to when they put you and your kids down and your mother. Do you understand? No one ain't giving them this much energy. Okay, you said whatever. And had you said that at the time when it happened to my son just like 6 weeks ago, yeah, like I would have been in the same position. But had they come, my mum only passed back in May from lung cancer. We found out in April and she passed in May. So I'm feeling it on both sides. But I just want to tell you something. F them people. T, I love you. I respect you. And you've got a lot of love and respect in there. And if no one don't like it, then tell them to go F off. Like, all due respect. Stop me, princess, because I can't get up.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Baby girl. Love you. Bye.
Sorry, guys. I didn't even know you lot was accepting, but yeah. As I was saying, like, it doesn't excuse anything. Guys, don't mute anyone that's disagreeing. Like, I genuinely want to hear what people have to say and what they agree or don't agree with at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just Gypsy Queen I've generally affected people that actually even follow me as well. So please don't mute anyone. Unless they're obviously being personal or whatever, then yeah, but just let me just hear what obviously people want to say. Oh yeah, no, that one. I even blocked them as well. Don't worry, that was yeah, that's crazy. Thank you, Austin. I'm shocked I looked up she always the one to say about keeping kids out of things. Yeah, facts, Joanne, 100%, and I still stand by that. Kids shouldn't get involved. I just, obviously it was a moment where my kids were mentioned, my mum was mentioned, and like, again, no excuse, isn't it? Like, I'm hearing what you're saying. You're right, I fucked up. Can I ask why you came back on and doubled down on it? Like I said, like yesterday, thank you, Shan. I think for me yesterday, I was saying it in the beginning of the live, when like people were saying you said this and the little clips were getting shown. I think for me at that point, and to be honest, like I was saying, like I didn't care. Like I didn't care that I had hurt her at that point. I didn't, because for me, it was like, I'm hurting you as much as you've hurt me. Do you get what I'm saying? So it didn't really like hit me like raw, like until I actually sat and watched the clips that people have gotten and putting up, and obviously put it up. So that's obviously why I've come back. Do you get what I'm saying? It's only right for me to do so. If that answers your question. You let your anger get the better of you, which is wrong. Yeah, facts. I definitely let my anger get to the better of me. Block this account, it was doxing our kids. Yeah, I know, I've seen that account. I've screenshotted it. I am going to take it to the police as well, because I don't know what you think you're doing. That's crazy. Absolutely wild. Like, God, baby, massively fucked up. You called so many out for this behaviour. Yeah, no, facts. And that's what I'm saying. I can understand how it looks. Like I said, it looks very much hypocritical. It looks very much like I don't stand on shit. Oh, sorry. And yeah, I just gotta learn from it, learn from my mistake, and make sure that I don't do anything like that again. How you move forward is all that matters. We can do shit as well. Nah, facts. And thank you, Roadman, as well. Like, honestly, thank you. I know you lot got a lot of shit today and it's not cool, so thank you. I'm learning from it. I hope that yeah, no, definitely. At the time of the last day. Yeah. Danham, thank you. Imagine having to change your child's colostomy bag and you laugh. Do you know what? Yeah, again, at that point, I was just chatting. I didn't even know that he had a bag. Like, I didn't even know. I was just going off on one. I just saying things. Like, I was saying all types of things. I genuinely didn't know that he actually even had that. And trust me, like, I feel bad. I feel very, very bad. Like, you can't say anything to me that, you get me? It's a child. I didn't know he had a bag, Jenny. I don't need to lie. Like, I genuinely didn't know. Like I said, I was just saying things. Did you just black out and from your anger? Yeah, I would say. Like, I just saw red. Like, I was just angry. And I know I said, like, obviously people were saying, oh, she only said the remark about your mum getting eaten up. But no, that wasn't the first time. And another thing, that's not the first time me and her have had an interaction. That wasn't the first time we actually interacted that night. There were several lives. I even got banned on one account and I came back and she found me on another. But obviously that's not all the clips. And because I got banned, I can't get that live. And I think my account even got permanently banned. It was on my Taurian X20, all of this. And people, like, at the end of the day, she's come online along with other people and said that I harm my children. Like, no excuses. Again, I just saw red at the end of the day. It's been months and months of disrespect to your deceased parents, day in and out. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But that's at the end of the day, like, if we keep it real, that, look, like, I've seen people to say it don't matter, whatever, it's not as bad, comparing me to what Zach said and all these things. Like, I would rather if people are gonna be like try to actually make me understand like where I've went wrong, or hold me, not even make me understand because I understand, but hold me accountable for what I've done. Respect to you. But when you're just spewing more hate and making the situation more worse, I'm not gonna respect that. Do you get what I'm saying? And like I said, I respect everyone, even just people that have even just reached out to me and said, you know what, T, you fucked up. Like, you're wrong. Like, and I just want to say as well, because I know a lot of my friends on there have big platforms and people expect them to talk on things and whatever. I just want to say to end, like, Hayley, because I know Hayley Comet's been getting a lot of slack as well. Listen, if you have to do a video, do it. Like I said, I'm not holding nothing against no one. If it means that that video is going to show people, like, if it's going to help and make sure people don't make or do the same thing that I done, 100%. But yeah, no one can like be more disappointed than I am in myself. Do you know what I'm saying? No matter what you lot say, like, please stop going in their lives as toxic and they will. Facts, yeah. I stopped anyway. I think for me as well, because I know a lot of people have like, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to make it about her. It's not even about her. I'm not even mentioning her. Has anyone lost their temper and said and done things they didn't mean? Because I know. Yeah. This is what you call an apology for. Thank you, Cece. This is what they want. They pick till they crack. Yeah, facts. And thank you, Sam. I ain't gonna let them do that anymore. People misunderstand it for yourself and others. Yeah, no, 100%. I can see that you know you done wrong by Aura, but this will learn to show people the real tea. No, thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Taurian, you lied to me last night. You said you didn't know he was... Oh, one sec. You didn't know he was 12 until you watched it back. I didn't. So, like I was saying before, I know I was saying it in the live, but at that point, like, I didn't even, like, recognize what I was saying. Like, honest to God, like, I genuinely didn't. Obviously, I know how it looks. I know what people are going to say. But I genuinely didn't. I would, like, that's crazy. She also said she didn't realize about his stomach bag 2 minutes ago. Okay, look, guys, yeah, I don't understand, like, I've fucking done the worst. Whatever. If I wasn't going to be honest and open, I wouldn't have pressed live. It would be no point. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to come on to chat shit or to make up stories or to fit a certain... I'm not. At the end of the day, what I've done, my actions, what I've said, what I've done, how I've shown myself in that light, it's wrong. And I'm not at all saying that it's right. I take full accountability, regardless of what was said about my mum, my kids, whatever. It doesn't excuse it. So, like, I don't really know what you meant by that comment, but yeah. And like I said, people have every right to feel how they feel. People can take my apology, can think I'm sincere, can think I'm not. At the end of the day, that's down to you lot. But I'm not going to come and do all of this for me to be chatting shit. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit anybody. And like I said, like, respectfully, like, for you lot that are being negative, it's not even about that right now. I'll be so real. It's not even about that right now. I think it was the acting out which was the shocking thing. Yeah, facts. That's why I said what I said, and my actions on that clip was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. One sec. Was you drunk or something? Even if I was, still don't excuse, but no, I don't. I don't even remember. Don't think so. Big up T for it. People can forgive Zach the Pratt for what he said, then you should be forgiven. Please be kind, so do. So make a rap. Thank you, Claire. As humans, we mess up sometimes. This is a classic don't throw stones when you live in glass houses moment. Oh, what do you mean? I don't get why that's a moment. Am I missing something? No, I'm not. I mean it. And also, I think that there was, I don't remember her name, it was something Jemmy or Gemini or something. She said also in that clip, I said something about the travelling community. No, I didn't. I definitely didn't. So we're not going to do that and try to spin that narrative. Remember people you called up as this too. I did accept it, and then they done it again, so I didn't. The Observer made 2 videos about Yanship, but they're not private. Guys, these comments are going so fast. It's more the action. Imagine Gypsy Queen. It's more the actions. Imagine if Gypsy Queen done that to you. Yeah. It's fucked. We all messed up, Sally. Just saying sorry. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Guys, I don't care about that delusional woman. Like, she wants it to be about her. It's not about her right now. I'm not switching off what I'm saying for the likes of her so I can go back and forth with her and she gets what she wants. A reaction from me. It's not about her right now. It's about Gypsy Queen and her son. Thank you, Kayla. Just go live with Gypsy Queen and apologise, make sure. But I don't think she's gonna want me on a platform. I wouldn't want me on my, like, do you know what I'm saying? I will reach out to her and DM her. Yeah, I'll reach out to her, but obviously she don't have to do it on live. Like, you lot gotta understand as well, yeah. As much as a lot of people wanna see me apologise, like, publicly to her and stuff, which obviously I have, but it's gonna be hard for her as well, innit, at the same time, because she's reliving a traumatic life. Do you get what I'm saying? She's living a moment where, do you know what I'm saying? It could have possibly been disastrous, even though obviously it was, but so I've got that in my mind. Like, I'm also thinking about that as well. So I'm not doing this to, like, prove you lot anything, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I just need to show her that obviously I'm apologetic. I think she will. I spoke to her today. Let me chat to her. Alright then, thank you, Redman. I appreciate that. They're chatting shit about you now. Don't apologize. Look, people are gonna chat shit. Guys, like, I know, like, me saying I know not everyone's gonna take me with bloody roses and a hug. Not everyone's gonna be like, alright, Taurian, it's alright. Don't worry. I know people are gonna be like, fuck T, like, no one ain't trying to hear that. I get it. So I'm not gonna be like all shocked, like, oh my god, that person's not accepting my apology. No one don't have to at the end of the day. So as long as, like, my real ones see it, people that fuck with me on a daily, that come into my lives and actually sit in my lives, not only when we're talking about racism and stuff like that, then you lot would know. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, big up Roadman. She also needs to apologise. Also, though you've held yourself accountable, she needs to do the same. Yeah, it is what it is. But time and actions will be more than words. Fact, Charlotte. I've got you. I know your heart and you also made people there. Thanks, Paige. I appreciate it. If it will be fine, this too. Thank you. Taurian, can I ask a question, please? Of course you can. What's the question, Tonya? Tonya, am I saying your name right? Thank you. Thank you, DB. I'm good. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Shan. Pick up yourself. Thanks, guys. I forgot to even turn my gifts off. Sorry, I generally actually forgot to do it. You can't force no one to apologise, but the fact, you've held yourself accountable enough. Thank you. We know your heart's what makes us people your head. Come whenever. Yeah, facts. That's it, man. I'm done with all of that. Thank you, Joe. I see past this stuff. Thank you. Do you think... Hold on, what did it say? Taurian, you've taken accountment as clearly from the heart. Thank you, Maz. I appreciate you. Okay, hey, Money, you're right. Do you think TikTok is affecting your mental health? I think TikTok affects everyone's mental health in a sense, because there's good times on TikTok and there's bad times on TikTok. Do you get what I'm saying? There's times where I've taken myself off of TikTok. There's times where I've taken breaks off TikTok. I feel like recently, yeah, it has, for the simple fact that my kids are now involved and people are just doing weird stuff. And yeah, but I know what I need to do moving forward. I just needed to just come out and just, obviously, I know everyone's been wondering where's Taurian. She's not in the boxes, whatever. I just wanted to just come make that clear first before I get into anything, because when it comes to stuff like that, that's personal, you know what I'm saying? That's something that's about me. So it's not fair that I start speaking about that and take away from the fact of what's actually happened and what's caused for me to obviously send out an apology. Look, guys, like, I'm a very fair person. You know what I'm saying? If I've done wrong, I'll hold my hand up and say I've done wrong. And that's it. There's no buts or nothing. There's no excuses. Anytime you apologize and say the word but, it cancels out the actual apology and what you're actually apologizing for. So that's not me doing that at all. And you done. Sorry, my comments are going so fast. IET, big up NJ, thank you. Alright, you said a message to apology I've seen on this app. Thank you. I don't even know what I meant to say thank you. I was disappointed and shocked, but this is the... I've always had your back, love is your friends. No, thank you, Suzanne. Sorry, like, generally, I didn't mean to upset anybody. Like, it wasn't even, like, it was just me trying to get back at her for what she said to me, literally. Like, I didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? I was angry at the end of the day. Again, no excuses. I'm just explaining how I felt at the time of that whole thing. I didn't mean to pry, but I think battling people like Angie is pointless. Yeah, no. I think with the whole Angie thing, for me, it was more of a trolling thing. Like, I was trying to show everybody else what this woman's like. You know what I'm saying? It was never a kumbaya or anything like that. And like, I think, yeah. Anyways, do you feel bad for what you said, or is it because the backlash you got, you apologize? Nah. It's not because of the backlash I got. I get backlash all the time on it. It definitely wasn't the backlash. I do feel bad. At the end of the day, I'm a mother first before anything. Before I come on this app, before I press that red button, whatever, I'm a mother first. So from a mother to a mother, it's fucked up. No, it's fine, Tonya. I get it. You have every right to feel how you feel. If it was going on for months back and forth, why didn't you just block her and not go on with her? Because Charlotte, if you know me, I have many accounts because my accounts keep getting PB'd. So in a moment, I might have blocked someone or her or whatever. But then when I come live on my other accounts, I'm not thinking about whatever. And I'll be real with you as well. Like, sometimes I do come in here and I troll people that have been racist to me or I have said weird things to me. Like, I do. I get I like pressing their buttons. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know if I come at them a certain way, it doesn't, like, do you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm getting them angry, but with nice words. But I know that's not how it should be. So yeah. I just want to also address another thing as well, because I see a lot of people coming out trying to use this as a way to get at me or whatever. I just want to put it out there because I know there's a lady called Life Lessons, Life on the Edge, who sent in a clip of what I said about her daughter. Her daughter's not a minor, just to put it out there, not to say that it's right. This was the other day. Her moderator doxed a picture of my child on her video and posted it, and was sitting in her live where they were speaking about my dead mother and all these things while I was in a whole nother live, unprovoked, for no reason. And I basically had my live because they was refusing to take the video down and stuff. And that was literally my reaction to what they done. Am I going to go wait for her daughter outside the show? No. Was I angry at what they done and what they said? Yes. Did I feel she was part responsible because it's her mod on her platform? Yes. But what I'm not going to have is her trying to go onto these platforms and bandwagon and jump on this bandwagon that she knows she has no leg to stand on. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I just want to say, because as well, allegedly she's got a police case or whatever it is. When you go to the police and they ask you what happened and what caused this, just make sure you mention that your moderator put up pictures of an underage child on a public platform and refused to take it down. And you was also agreeing and justifying her actions as to not take my child's video down. That's all I'm going to say to her. She's not even worth anything. But, yeah. Honestly, my boxes are open if anyone wants to come in and say what they want to say before I end my live. Thank you. And I see you lot, obviously, people that have sent me nice messages and that are here. Like, I see you. Thank you. Love you. That's what they do. Hey, Charles. No, don't cry.
Hey, my love. I just want to say thank you for actually being like one of the creators I've ever seen on here that actually looks like upset by what you said and apologise with no buts, no this, no that. And regardless of what's going on with you and Gypsy Queen, like you've actually openly sat down and said that you want to off your own back. And I've spoke to you know off the app way before this year. And you want to speak to her directly and apologise to her and her son, regardless of what you two were going on. Do you know what I mean? So I just think people want accountability. That's why people want apologies. That's why people want, you know, people to own what they're saying. So when you, from now you have done it, it's not Taurian's kids' fault. Like, I want to really put this out there. Like, whatever Taurian said, it's not to do with our kids' fault. We can't talk about protecting kids and then sit there and put other kids at danger at the same time in the same breath. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know what more else anyone's going to really want from you now, especially when it's to do with your kids. Like, I just think the people that have got you. The people that know your heart, like know your heart on this app and off this app, know what you are as a person. And anyone else, like, don't be afraid to block out people that are doing the most. Do you know what I mean? Because at the same time, everyone's mental health is meant to be important. So yours is included within that. Do you understand? Regardless. Same way Gypsy Queen's mental health is included within this. Yours is both included within this. So if children are going to be innocent, that's your kids out as well. Do you understand? And people need to stop.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. No, it's true. 100%, man. No, Devin, you can come up, man. Don't worry. I can take the brutal honesty. Don't worry.
Hey T.
Oh, you're banned. Hey, keep it real. All right. Does anyone have an account for Devin?
I just want to say quickly, right? You know, I love you, T, and I always got your back. And if you're doing something wrong, I'll tell you as well. I'm not saying what you said was like, I agree 100%, but I would do the same because obviously, like you said, her mode had your child video or whatever picture, which was wrong. And she shouldn't talk about your mother either. Like she's in the wrong as well. Like I didn't see the whole life, but I saw that stupid racist pearl. She had her life, and they were just basically just talking that you was just on the wrong. They wasn't telling the gypsy lady that she was wrong as well. Does that make sense? So all I'm saying is that you're a bigger person even for you to apologize, because if the other lady didn't apologize to me, I'll probably still be stubborn and say, you know what, I don't care, because you're doing the same thing to me. Do you know what I mean? But I love you. Don't let any of these dickhead people to put you down. You got such a good heart. And obviously I know sometimes you do get angry and you say things, but you haven't done nothing wrong. But I love you that you even apologise.
No, she had. Listen, keep it real. Let's be calm. That's what I mean. Let's be real. I was just saying, like, when I rang Taurian, I said, look, even when I was vexed, I don't ever see myself saying something like that. Doesn't mean I don't understand. Not an excuse, but an understand. I personally wouldn't say it, and it's not right what you said. But my point is, if you was moving like that, and I rang your phone, and you're laughing down the phone at me, Taurian, going, yeah, I don't give a shit. That's when me and you can't be friends no more. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I wouldn't be here now if I didn't see the genuine remorse. When I'm ringing your phone, you're upset for this child. You want to say sorry to Gypsy Queen. Like, that's why I'm sitting here now. Not because we're just good friends and everything we've gone through, but because you're proving your heart again. You get what I'm trying to say? You rang me and you said, this is not okay, what I said. You was like, Paige, I feel like shit. Like, it's not okay. And I promise you now, people that don't feel like shit and can just carry on and come on screen and do key and laughing to you, yeah? They don't feel bad about their actions. They're the ones that don't see anything wrong. They're the ones that fuck up and don't care. Like, this isn't damage control. You didn't have to come on. You're not sitting there battling. You're not owned by an agency. Like, you have openly said you have fucked up. Do you understand? Openly said you fucked up. You didn't give one excuse. All you did was give a reason why, and that's all people can ask of you. And you gave an apology. You said sorry. It's disgusting what was said on both sides 1,000,000%. But all you're talking about is what you, and you've not even got it. But she said this and she said that consistently. You've spoke about what you said, took accountability for what you said, owned your shit, and said fuck everyone else that wants to troll me. But you see the people that you love on this app and that care for you. You're upset that you've disappointed people, you've hurt people, and you feel like shit because you're not a bad person. Do you understand?
Yeah, but Paige, when I'm saying she's right, what she done, I'm not saying what she said actually was right. But I'm saying when you're angry and someone's hurt you, obviously you're gonna try to hit them where it hurts. Do you get it? I'm not saying she was right what she said, but I'm saying to you is that you didn't just go there and cuss her or say anything that's horrible. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, sometimes when I'm trying to express or explain things, I'm not good at it. But all I'm saying is I love you, and I do appreciate you even apologizing. But this lady needs to come up and apologize to all people. Stop going at Taurian only saying you done wrong, because the lady was on the wrong as well. She talked about her mother. So anyways, love you girls and have a nice evening.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Keeper. Thank you.
But yeah, I just think it's just nice to see accountability, me personally. And like I said, we're not all fans on here. I'm not going to lie. Like, if T, like I said, if T was going around on a mad thing, acting like consistent, patterns of behaviour with this situation, do you think me and Alicia that would be sitting here backing her? Like, let's be real, as much as we love Taurian, we're all mums. Do you understand? We're all mums. Like, if I hadn't spoke to this girl way off this app before this live, it would happen, all this stuff, and that I could genuinely hear upset for her. Like, it was making me upset how upset she was that she disappointed herself and everyone else around her. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So it's not no but situation, guys. It's really not around here.
Can I just answer this comment? Someone said, would you forgive so easily if it was said about your kids? I don't know if you came in already, but I did say that that I was going to reach out to her privately also, but I would understand if she wouldn't accept it, because I probably wouldn't either. So I don't know if that will answer your question or not, but yeah. So go on, Paige.
Yeah, I was just going to say, people need to just, like, yeah, we've got, like, everyone's got their own offence and stuff like that. Like, everyone moans on this app when someone says something, like, someone does something bad, they want the sorries, no the buts. And all I've heard is you say sorry, genuine remorse, no excuses, no nothing. Do you know what I mean? You've answered people, you've answered trolls, like, you took your time, like, you're not on no fucking sub only, you're not doing the most as a damage control creator. This is like cleaning up the mess you created because you feel shit about it. Like, let's be real. That's what I'm saying. Like, people need to relax on this whole damage control and blah blah. Like, what damage there to do? T's not one like big creator with Live Pro. Do you get it? And all of these things. Like, she could have just gone off this, left for a month, and come back reinvented. Do you know what I mean? Reinvented new. You genuinely care. I can see it in your eyes. You're genuinely upset and you're genuinely hurt by the whole situation. So I just think, like, it is what it is now. Relax on Taurian's kids. I say it's both 100%, because I promise you now that I'm, like, it's not right all said no, but I'm also not a hypocrite. So I'm also not going to sit down and allow people, like, I've had messages talking about my kids deserve to be this and that now, and T's kids are getting doxxed. Keep the same energy whether you're a troll or not. If we're going to be real about it as humans, as parents. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
No, like, listen, like, I feel bad. Like, no one don't have, trust me. You lot don't know that. That's not my character to do that at all. You lot, no matter what you lot say, trust me, I feel it already for myself. Like, I'm disappointed in myself regardless. So nothing you lot will say is gonna, you know?
That's my point though, like, you care. So if anyone's questioning why we're still friends and blah blah blah, because I still like to be friends with people who actually have hearts, not perfect people. Never once said I have to have perfect people around any of us, but a heart's enough. And if you are more upset with yourself than anyone else, that shows that you care. Do you understand?
Yeah. Was that no people ain't gonna accept my apology, guys? Like, I'm not naive to think everyone's gonna accept my apology. You know?
Yeah, and then you're grown enough to know that not everyone needs to accept it as well, isn't it? That's the thing.
Listen, right? Sorry, I'm not interrupting you. Well, I am.
No,
You are.
Yeah, no, standard. Now, listen, right? Look, let's just be realistic. Yeah, today's been a very long day for anybody who was involved or anybody who cared about you. You've been watching people grill you all day. Yeah, go get yourself some sleep. Yeah, get that pretty face less puffy. Yeah, and then reevaluate the situation tomorrow. I personally think the worst thing you should do right now is sit here and discuss the situation as standard, yeah? Let your apology resonate. Let people take it. Let's see what they deal with it. See what they do it. The comments, there's a lot of support ones in there, but there's also a lot of people that are just there to watch you for, yeah? Go get yourself some sleep and then come back tomorrow and we will talk to this gypsy queen, yeah? We will try and arrange something, whatever. I'll play the neutral, yeah? But you need to go and get yourself some sleep because you are only human, yeah? And you have been doing this all day, right? And you've been thinking about it. You've been calling all day. Everybody, I think you've been on my phone about 5 times, yeah? Like, you've been a stressed mess, yeah? And you have apologized. You've taken accountability. Make sure you go get yourself some sleep. You know the people who are here who support you, and you're taking accountability. And anybody who's about to take the rough road of accountability, listen, man, I'm gonna stand by you, and I'm gonna make sure that you ain't falling along the road. Yeah, we get there, we learn from it, we do what we do. We're all human. Do you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are coming and saying to me, oh, well, you done made a video already. I'm never going to drag my friend and humiliate my friend. And we had the conversation today and I said to you, how you deal with it is how you deal with it. I'll make my decision after that. Yeah. And in my opinion, I know you and I know what was heartfelt and I know what's fake. And I know those people who are just out here seeing you point score, and they're the ones that you don't need to be looking at because there's people who care about what you did and are triggered by what you did rightfully, yeah? And then these people who are just trying to point score on Taurian, yeah? And when it's this fresh, it's hard to decipher between the two, yeah?
Yeah.
Do what you do. Tell me piss off. Stay on live all night if you want, but just...
No, I'm gonna come off anyway.
Yeah, honestly, have a rest, like, T. You're hurt, man, like... You're the same vibe you're giving me now is when the same vibe when you've rang me and people have threatened to unalive your children or people have saying the N-word to you all day. You see that same pain, like, it's not nice. You are feeling this. This ain't no damage control. This ain't no TikTok bullshit. Like, you are hurt by this. Do you know how annoying it is, guys? I don't think people get it when you're more disappointed and pissed off with yourself. When you actually have accountability and you feel disgusted in your own actions, she's got to sit in her head by herself now, yeah? When this app comes off. Like, look at her face. She knows she's done that wrong. She knows she's fucked up. But at the same time, none of us are judge and jury. The same way you say to us when our kids are getting threatened and all of this stuff's happening, that we're no judge and jury and we've got to leave it. The same way mental health is important, like everyone says, yeah? So just leave, and especially her kids, I'll say this one more time, and I don't give a shit. Leave her kids out of it. This ain't fucking ping pong to do with who can upset whose kids more. Don't ever tell me you want me to sit there and call tea down this and do that when you're in live sitting there saying that these kids should get grade, these kids should get this, and these kids should get that. These kids should be... I saw something about getting T's kid in a boot today in some of these people's lives. So you need to have the same vim, do you understand? Because wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. That's it. If T's not saying she's right, then you lot damn sure ain't right in the comments.
The thing is with it as well, people need to understand it's not as simple as picking sides, yeah? It's all right for both parties to be wrong, yeah? It's all right for both people to if you're doing this shit, yeah, people make mistakes, yeah? And at the end of the day, like I said this to you today, I didn't hold back when I spoke to you. I said, right, this is heavy. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is one of them situations, but like Paige's just said there, you only have to look at your face, yeah? And you only have to see that you're exhausted, and this is it, man. Just like people are probably still going to be talking about it in weeks' time, but you see the difference. I can see it in your face. You're ready for that. You know it's going to come.
You can see that it's been rattling your brain. Like, you can see that it's exhausted your brain. And I just wanted to pop up quickly because I'm at work. But I just wanted to pop up quickly and say that, you know, you did wrong, and you've actually given me hope that there's actually people on this app that can actually give a sincere apology. Because if there's people that generally don't think this is a sincere apology, then you clearly haven't watched Taurian enough. Because if you've watched Taurian enough, this isn't the side of Taurian that we normally see on TikTok. So that's enough to tell you that this girl has clearly been reflecting on her actions and has clearly done some thinking, and now is feeling genuinely awful for her actions. And I think anyone that's watched her can see that. And I'm proud of you, T. I know you don't know me from the outside world, only know me from the TikTok world, but I'm proud of you, and you've given me faith that there is people that can actually apologise on this app.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You've done what you can, babe.
You got it. And I said this today when people are asking me the questions, yeah. I know T is the girl that ran into the shop to help this little boy, yeah. I know T with a good heart, but I also know, like, me and Alicia said this today, like, fucking hell, man. Like, I know myself. I can be honest and I can admit it, yeah. And I can hold my hands up and say that I've gone low before, yeah. I regretted it. 2 years ago, I did it with a boxer, James Francis, and it was awful what I did. Do you get what I mean? And I sat there and I disrespected his situation, and I had to go back with my tail between my legs and be like, you know what? I was out of line, yeah? And as long as me and that kid talk now, don't get me wrong, we're not the best of friends, but we talk now, and I was in an emotional state where I'm trying to defend my brother. Do you get what I'm saying? And in that moment, I made a mistake. And if people are too fucked to admit that they've done that as well, like, there's no way you're a human being. We all do it, and we all get emotional, and we all, like, I know me, and I know I would die for my kids. And I said this to you on the phone today.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I can't look here. I can sit here and fucking judge and all this, but I don't know how I would react. Somebody stood in my pop's face and calling my pops, like, I don't know how I would react. But the way that you've dealt with it afterwards, like I say, nobody can ask anymore unless they physically want blood now. Yeah, like I can see that you're gonna move different and you're gonna think about it. And I said this to you today: stop running around trying to scrap everyone. See what I mean? Like, we keep it good. Like, you are all smart ladies, yeah, and you all on here and voicing your opinions. But sometimes we just have to make sure that we keep our emotions in check. And anybody who says they're not guilty of losing it, listen, man. We all make mistakes. It might not be as bad as that, but you made some kind of mistake along the way. Yeah. But yo, anyway, listen, I'm gonna go.
Appreciate it. No, thank you.
Love you, Roadman.
Yeah, man, no worries. Like, listen,
big love,
I could say it was for something important, but it's legitimately for a peach trifle. So like,
Oh yeah.
This guy
yeah,
never
man.
stops eating.
No, I never stop
Never.
eating. It's like it goes to my feet, man. The feet just keep growing. I'm a size 15, like it just boom, keep going. Yeah. Anyway, listen, have a good day, and I am proud of you, T, man. I'm proud of you. I was stressing at you this morning, like, girl.
Oh, he was. Yeah,
Like,
he was.
but you
No,
know
thank
what?
you
Yeah,
so much, man.
you moved it, man. Nah, there's no thank yous, man. Like, listen, if it had been a different story, if you'd have come up here and been like, bun an apology, then I said this to you today.
Never.
Yeah, you know the one anyway. Listen, you got
Yeah.
this, girl. Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yes, thank you. Big up, Roadman. Thank you.
How do you feel?
Right. I don't know. I just
Just
feel like
remember,
shit in it. I feel bad for her, even though she said whatever she was saying to me. Like, I feel bad for her child, and I think as well, like, I think for me, probably the thought of her having to like relive it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up. So, but
I think
I'll get to speak to her off the app and whatnot.
you've definitely had like self-reflection, and you know, you've come and you've apologized. I feel like it's genuine. Some people would carry on chatting shit, but that's just like the way the app goes. But I know you off the app. Do you know what I mean? I know who you are as a person. I know what you're like, and I know you're not a bad person.
Yeah.
Listen, you got me through one of my darkest times, like both of you on this stage. Yeah, got me through some of my darkest times where I've said the most worst things, like not obviously to people in here, but doesn't matter regardless, and you know how I was acting in that. So what I'm not going to do is run around and be forced by random people on the app who only want to bring us down, who probably sit at home and say the most disgusting things. I'm not going to let them tell me when to leave someone who's in need when it's not a pattern of behaviour. Do you understand? No one on this app, I promise you on God, T was ringing us like, please don't defend me, don't say nothing. Like, you lot ain't taking this. Like I said, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care, because what you lot ain't going to make me do, though, is leave someone who has done the utmost over a mistake, but not a mistake that she's owned the mistake. But not only that, I genuinely believe in my whole chest and heart, yeah, this is going to, like, in little forms, help shape T. You know, them little changes that we're doing, yeah? And those little things that we all do when we're growing up and stuff like that, no matter how old we are. I know T, yeah, and I know that she's not going to sit there and this is going to make her deflect, which makes something, which change. Do you know what I mean? That's in a sense changing how she views and how she thinks of things, which means she's not going to do this again, which is what we all want. Like, none of us liked what was said, but we also don't want it to happen again in terms of anyone's kids, anytime, anywhere.
This is the difference, and this is what I've been saying. Like, I feel like Taurian will learn from it and not make the same mistake, and not, you know, be on this app saying crazy things again and again and again. And I just, I don't know, fuck this up.
Can I just say one thing real quick?
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, I love you, T.
Love you.
This is to Dawn. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Go share it with somebody who cares.
Facts, though. It's like, listen.
At this point, it's like you're beating a girl who's already down. Like, what are you going to keep doing? Like, beating her? Like, she's down, okay? She's admitting.
One thing I'll say to you, though, T, now you said your apologies and that, yeah? Please, like, don't get sucked in. Don't get drawn in. I don't care what Live's talking about it, whatever. The only person you want to apologise to is the person that hurt you've offended, yeah, which is Gypsy Queen and her son. I don't care for anyone else that's trying to do clout from it and all of this, look, yeah? Do not go in there. Do not get drawn in. Do not drag yourself down because you feel shit anymore.
I ain't gonna do it to evil Queen.
You know,
I ain't gonna do it to her either, because like, it's hot, like, come on, something happened to a child, and every live you go to, someone's sitting there, or I'm in the box. Like, it's not.
That's what. Yeah, ignore it all.
The only people who are owed any sort of explanation are Gypsy Queen. I don't know her real name, otherwise I'd use it. So
yeah,
Gypsy Queen, her child, and then people who watch you and like you and support you on this app. Do you know what I mean? People that have come and said, do you know what, I'm disappointed by what you've said. Those are the people that need an explanation, need accountability. Anyone else is irrelevant.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I kind of
see that racism's already come out. Paige and Taurian cannot defend their black brethren now because they're ashamed of P Diddy. This is what I'm saying about you on that Taurian. Yeah, we're not
getting to say that.
Yeah, in a comment that's on my. They've commented it and recorded my live for me and you earlier. And he said, "Listen, big man thing. If you're offended and you're genuinely hurt, Taurian will have all time in the world for you. You see people like you that are doing the most. Left up.
I can't see the comment.
But if you just say, you can just say, do you know what? I'm really disappointed, or that really upset me. What you said, it was horrible. Then yeah, fair enough. But when you're running around looking for schools and talking about children yourself and doing all of this, you're just as bad. If you're doing the same thing. When you're like, oh, she's evil, she's this, she's that. You don't know her. You see her on an app. You've seen her say something. People say things on here every day. People say worse things on here. People, you know, it's just insanity.
Hi, excuse me.
Hi,
Sorry, Melissa.
Nice to meet you all. Hang on, I'll switch my camera on. Thanks for accepting me.
It's all right. You're right.
I don't know what's going on, but from what I can gather, you've apologised for whatever. So people can't hold it against you forever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've followed you for a while and, you know, you seem cool.
Thank you. I appreciate
and
it.
hilarious.
Well, thank you.
Who is it we're on about, if you don't mind saying? You don't have to if you don't want to. Melissa is a clout chaser. Actually, I'm not.
No. Basically, I was going back and forth with a lady on here, and I stooped low and I spoke about a trauma that happened with her and her child.
T, don't hate me for this. So don't hate me for this.
For what?
One sec, guys.
Oh. Are you alright, Tonya? Did you want to say anything?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thanks for letting us up, Taurian.
It's okay.
I've been a supporter for you in PG as well. When you first came on the app. I also loathe Angie. So I absolutely adored it when you tormented her when you first came on. But I know that this situation, it's really got nothing to do with Angie. But in some respects, I think your state of mind at the moment has had a lot to do with the build-up of the situation with you and her, with your mental health, and the stress that you've been under with your grief as well. And I just wanted to say that I think we might be seeing the downfall of her at the beginning of it at the minute, because she's lost her hashtag, and because of the acceleration of her alcoholism at the moment. I'm in recovery myself. I know quite a lot about the signs and how the disease works, and I think we are seeing the downfall of her starting now. And I just...
Anya, my love, I get what you're saying, but can we not, T's had so much on this app. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Angie, because when you're coming up doing that, right, and we're all in the box, Taurian's done a big apology. I guarantee you, all that's going to get clipped now is that 3-second thing of you talking about Angie, and we're all sat here, and it's now going to we didn't give a shit about what Taurian just said. Respectfully, can we dead that talk from right on here?
I didn't want to do that, so I do apologise.
No, I'm not saying it's your fault, because you're not the one that's going to be recording it, etc. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm just saying, I've just got Taurian's best interest at heart. Can we please stop it? Can we stop? Because she's literally come on to apologise. She's not even bitched about the people that have come for her and why she said it. She's literally just said, I'm sorry. So please, can we just allow that, please?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Taurian, just quickly.
Well, coming on, your first apology was a bit of a disaster, because you were still in the wrong frame of mind. You were still really angry. But I really appreciate...
Taurian, just quickly, hon, because I've got to go to bed.
That wasn't me, by the way. That wasn't me.
I'm getting too old. No, Paige, I'm with you 100%. I understand that a lot of people wanting to show support and stuff right now, which is all fair and good. But I think personally, you've done your apology. You made no excuses. We haven't heard any buts or this or that. You're taking full accountability for the words that came out of your mouth, and you're owning the fact that that was not right. I think that's all it needs to be left as. The ones that are going to forgive will forgive. The ones that it's going to take time for will take time. The ones that are never going to forgive will never forgive. Right now, I think, no disrespect to anybody else, and Paige Blesser keeps jumping in, I think boxes are a little risky because it's going to take away from everything you've just said and everything everyone's just heard.
Yeah, that's why I was.
I'm gonna end my live now
So
anyway.
I think you're done. Go look after yourself, and
Yeah.
tomorrow's tomorrow. You know.
Please rest. We love you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Torian, I just wanted to say you'll get through
sorry.
it. You're fantastic. Just give yourself some self-love. All right? Because you're worth millions and it's awful to see you like this. Sorry, I didn't want to come up because I knew I'd start crying. Just give yourself some love, Torian. Stop with this shit of trolling people because it what's the point? Do you know what I mean? It's not serving any purpose. It's not doing you any justice. You're worth so much more. So just stop it. No more talking about the shit. It's all done. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
No, I am. Guys, don't let no one up. Please, I'm going to end my live now. Just,
Get everyone out. Kick all of us clout chasers out your box. Go and do not look on TikTok.
Yeah, no, don't go on TikTok. Stay off the goddamn shit unless you've just done nice stuff.
My programs I need to catch up.
Yeah, go watch your programs. Go have a nice bubble bath. Like Kiki said, the ones that got you know your heart will know straight away. The ones that will take time, and the ones that don't care, babe, they were never meant to be around us anyway. That's point blank period.
And you know what? Even importantly, because we're like talking about how we're not talking on kids and all that, because I don't care whose mouth it comes out of, even Paige's. I'm going to tell you it's vile. But you have your kids as well. So you now need to go make sure your mind is good so that you can take care of your kids. So leave this app alone. You've done what you need to do and just go look after yourself so you can take care of those babies as well. Yeah?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate all of you lot, honestly. Thank you.
And again, Victorian.
In my best dad voice, yeah. TVs and lights off. You've got fucking school in the morning. A lot of you.
There we go.
Go to bed. Yeah.
Get to bed.
Right. Love you.
I love you loads. I'm gonna go shake it for money again now. I love you loads, T.
See you later.
More food, less smoke. Thank you. Bye, Torian.
Yeah, thank you, Cloud. See you later. Bye.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.